جوج ثلاثة. Let's go. السلام عليكم خوتي، كي دايرين؟ صافا بخير؟ كلشي مزيان. الفيديو هذا شويه سبيشال، حنا دابا في نيويورك مع رضا. تحياتي. رضا مغربي من المغاربه اللي كاينه في ميريكان. صراحه اليوم هذا الفيديو يكون شويه سبيشال بحال الفيديوهات اللي كنت درت شحال هادي فاش كنت في فرنسا when we were talking about زعما مغاربه زعما في دول العالم كاملين وزعما exceptional people. واليوم معايا رضا زعما to talk about هادشي كامل. اولا
first of all, شرف كبير to be on Marwan's channel. It's actually crazy. I met Marwan by watching his YouTube videos. So yeah, that one video with the guy in his Tesla. I don't remember his name.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
that's actually how I met Marwan. So I saw that video and I reached out to him, which is crazy. But yeah, شرف كبير to be on the videos with you, man.
Yeah, thank you so much. غنبقى يدياتكم بحال هكا حيت ما عندنا لا ترايبود لا حتى حاجه. I hope هادشي.
Show them the view bit.
هذا view. Can I zoom? I can't.
You can zoom. We can zoom in the post.
صافي نزومو بالمونتاج بأوديسن.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tell me, what are we doing today?
What are we doing today? Today we're gonna talk about صراحة just زعما الباركور ديالك. How.
Okay. So رضا العالمي, 23 years old. باركور ديالي قريت كوليج ليسي في المغرب في كازا, ومن بعد مشيت لميريكان first North Carolina. I had a basketball scholarship تما, مشيت لعبت باسكت. I did a year تما and then I transferred to University of Central Florida where I did my computer science degree. Graduated in 2025 alhamdulillah, and just started working as a software engineer and now currently working with Auditor.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Founding engineer for Auditor. Which is pretty cool. صراحة شحال انت معنا دابا؟
I think like 6, 7, 8 months. No joke intended.
تقول ديك الجوك.
No joke intended.
مي المهم زعما it was an honor him being with us.
It's surreal, and we say 6 months and so much happened in those 6 months. Like we worked first on the I actually I don't think the sound is gonna sound good, but it's okay. First we worked on the web app. I mean, I don't know if you guys know auditor.com. Very advanced, a lot of features, a lot of cool things, but the users wanted a web app. I mean a phone app, and that's what we're working on right now. And how much would you say we've been working on the phone app? Like 3 months?
شي 2 months دابا.
2 months and we launched already, which is very crazy.
Very crazy. داونلود كنحط لكم اللينك لتحت باش داونلوديها.
It's crazy what you can do when you have Marwan on your team. This guy genuinely, he does not stop, bro. We're eating like whatever we're doing, eating, playing, Codex is working. This guy is just on his computer. Head down the whole time.
That's cool. صراحة it's great صراحة. A lot of people اللي كيتفرجوا معنا زعما they're very inspired by a lot of Moroccans منهم تاني زعما being here. في المسار الدراسي ديالك زعما how was the transition from being in a high school to go to mirikan?
Okay, so when you're in high school in Morocco وبغيتي تجي لميريكان, obviously there's a few things that you have to do. And SAT, TOEFL, any form of like English proficiency test, you just need to have a very high score on that. The higher your score, the more options you're gonna have. I literally remember when I was applying to colleges to play basketball, there's a lot of colleges that I couldn't do, Anna personally, because my SAT score wasn't high enough.
Okay.
So like they literally like sometimes have the range كيقول we only accept 1300 plus. We only accept this.
واش مشيتي على حساب انه باغي دير اكتيفيتي ديال الباسكتبول ولا it helped ولا how was it?
And the way I actually got into the US is there's this agency that you just give them your basketball highlights, you give them like your transcripts and everything, and they help you apply to colleges that are willing to take basketball players. That's actually how I got, and fun fact, I only got one offer, and that's the offer I went for. It was a Division II college in God knows where in North Carolina, Salisbury, North Carolina. And and I will say, I had an SAT score that I wish was higher and would have given to me. If it was higher, I would have gotten a lot more opportunities. Even if you come here for sports, they still care about your academics and everything. But I'm not saying you can only come with sports. You can come. I know a lot of people that came with great academics, 1400, even 1300 in the SAT, and they get a bunch of opportunities. So prepare very well for your proficiency tests. Do those. Translate your transcripts. I'm sure you can just like Google it and like get the actual list of everything you need to do. but then you just have to apply. It's just it's a game of applying and waiting for people to respond.
نايس. شحال من وحده تقريبا تقدر تكون عاقل ابلايتي لهم؟
Hundreds.
Hundreds. Crazy.
Hundreds. If I include, well, also because they had easy apply. So like you have a list of the colleges. That's kind of what the platform was. List of colleges because you know, it's kind of like when you do quick apply, because you're applying for like jobs. Same thing with this platform. It was just your highlights, and you have a profile. Look, it did easy apply, you know, and it just sends your stuff to the college. And a lot of them responded. My situation was very, very different because we're talking COVID. And during COVID, a lot of them كانوا كيقولوا خاصك تجي دير camp, so we see your level. And a lot of them were like, we're not going to do that this year, you can wait until the year after. And actually, I did start one semester late in the college I went to because of COVID and the delays of, you know, college اللي كيقول لك راه زعما we have to do a camp to see which players we're choosing on the team, but it got postponed because COVID. Because I graduated من الباك, I think June 2020. Which was like peak COVID. كان باقي people remember ذاك الباك راه تدفع شي 4 المرات. كان في الاول غيكون في جويي وبعد تدفعوا crazy.
That's true.
Yeah.
Plan. Okay.
But yeah.
فين question ديال a lot of people بغاو مثلا بحال لي زوفر هادشي كامل ولا البلايص ولا الكوليجز فين بغاو يدفعوا يكونوا عندهم بحال هكا it was a scholarship, no? Yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
I will say I did not have a full ride scholarship or even remotely anything close to that, but it was still my ticket to the US. Like basketball allowed the college to see me and Zema bring me on. I did have an academic scholarship, part of a sports scholarship, but it wasn't the whole thing. And it's a good way to think of it like this, Billy Zema, for people who are interested in coming through sports. And I highly encourage sports like soccer, swimming, tennis. I know a lot of tennis players, I know a lot of soccer players because Americans don't really play those sports. And I would say like you can find yourself and coming. Basketball, I wouldn't advise so much out of personal experience. Americans are very, very good at basketball. But sorry, I lost my train of thought. What was the question again?
The question was basically tenancy.
It's okay. It's okay.
لا البلان ما فيه هو زعما a lot of people بغاو يلقاو بحال هاد لي زوبورتونيتي.
Yeah.
فين لقيتيهم؟
How do you find it? You just have to be good at what you do. If you want to be a gaming scholarship or a soccer scholarship or whatever, you have to be good at that thing. Yeah. And when you apply, you really have to have like extracurricular things. Don't be just good at that. Like you know, Americans really love the idea of volunteering and having be a full package. And when you write those essays, and those essays really matter. I mean, I don't know now because probably everybody writes them with ChatGPT, but in those essays show that you're a very well-rounded individual. And yeah, that's how you find them. You just while you're applying, you really like distinguish yourself from others.
Is there any platform where you can find them كاملين ولا you went through the agency ولا what's the norm?
For me, I went through the agency. The agency, I never said the name. NCSA. It's called NCSA. I don't know if they specialize in basketball or I don't know, but that's what I used. But I'm sure there's a bunch of agencies for different sports, for different fields. But in general, I do think if your scores are high, you can just apply straight to the schools. Like for example, when I applied to University of Central Florida, I just did that through their website. I didn't go through any agency or anything. I just transferred by applying to the school.
Okay, amazing.
So just go straight to the school.
Nice. How did you find your first date in
Very, very hard. I'm not gonna lie, when you first come and you don't know anybody, it's very weird. Because I mean, like still, you're very optimistic. You come, you know, you have a lot of hopes and dreams, you know, the American dream and everything. You're gonna come, you're gonna study, you're gonna hopefully find a job, you're gonna grow as a person, you're gonna be independent. All those things that may help you get through those first couple weeks, you know. Everybody, we know الغربة زعما when you go, you miss your family, the routine is a little different and everything. But if you came here for a reason. There's something that you want to do. There's a program that you want to pursue, and you're gonna get busy with life, and it's gonna get easier. It only gets easier. It's hard in the beginning, but it only gets easier.
Yeah. Alhamdulillah. Yeah, that's pretty cool. حيت شحال من واحد كيجي هنايا في الاول كتجي بلي ميركان شويه صعيبه فهمتي وكيمشي زعما ل other countries meaning اللي راه زعما ميريكان ماشي ديالو ولا شي حاجه بحال هكا واخا ما دوزش فيها enough to know more. واش يمشي على ميريكان زعما pretty much every country فهمتي عطيها like give it a try
yes.
and be consistent with it وحاول ما امكن انك تصبر في اي country because it's new فهمتي ثقافه مختلفه ماشي داكشي كتشوف في الموفيز it's gonna be the same فهمتي
And I will say, if you go to a big city, which I highly recommend,
جو نيويورك الدراري
not necessarily New York, rent is very expensive here, but if you go to, and when I say a big city, remotely big city, I'm talking Raleigh, North Carolina, for example, alhamdulillah, you're always going to find your community. You're always going to find Arabs, you're always going to find Muslims, you're always going to find Moroccans. Alhamdulillah, the communities in the US, they're everywhere, you know? So even when you get somewhere and you don't feel like home, you're always going to find your people. Just sabr. Like it's one thing that I really like about the US. I mean, I haven't tried other cities. I'm sure like France and Spain. I also have some other communities.
pretty much.
But people would think that the US is very secluded. It's not. Like every state I've been to, there's always a Moroccan community.
Yeah, amazing. Alhamdulillah. Speaking of ماشي documents ولكن the whole process زعما did it cost you a fortune to apply? Like here, as I know, sometimes كيقول لك okay كاين scholarship وكل شيء ولكن البروسيس ندبر راسك.
Yes. So application fees, whatever fee, and this fee, and that fee. Like you will lose a lot of money in the process of applying, which is very frustrating. And I'm not gonna lie, Zema, that was part of why even when I was transferring from North Carolina, I didn't apply to that many colleges. It really drains your pocket. They run on a lot of fees. There's administration fees for almost everything.
Even when applying for a school, you need fee.
Yes.
Okay.
When I was transferring, I literally remember I applied for 4 schools because I didn't want to spend more than $400. It was $100 a school. And funny enough, I applied to UCF because UCF was only $30 to apply to. And it was one of the schools that I applied to because it was cheaper. But yes, it does cost a lot. And I will say, for example, like with the scholarship ديال القراية وديال sport, you still have to pay a lot. And that's why I highly encourage that you you prepare very well for those exams so you get high scores, so you get a lot of percentage in the scholarship. Also, do not be scared to ask because like what you have to offer and demand things like when you apply, ask for scholarships, send emails. Big schools always have these portals. For example, UCF had a portal where you can apply every semester to targeted scholarships. For example, there was an Arab Muslim American scholarship which I applied to and got. You know, scholarships that you don't even think of, you have to be consistently pursuing these things. The US ما سهلاش when it comes to money. It's very expensive. It's an investment. It was very expensive.
Worth it.
والله لازم.
Worth it, yeah.
Yeah, worth it.
الحمد هذاك الشيء دابا.
It's an investment.
Yeah, if you don't find resources بحال هكا مثلا في يوتيوب or something like that, غتمشي لديك ليكول غتقلب على لي ماي ديالها لتحت وغتمشي تسولهم. Do you have any scholarships? يقول لك we have this and this and this and this and this. انت كتمشي كتقلب. Even Google ولا ChatGPT can help, ولكن if you ask them directly they can give you some scholarships اللي مثلا يلا قدها مثلا البارح ولا السيمانه اللي فاتت شي حاجه like brand new فهمتي. Send that to hundreds of like schools اللي you're interested in وديك الساعه تسولهم قول لهم واش مثلا الا ما قدرتيش الفي كاين واحد اللعيبه سميتها الفي ويفر كتعطى some
Yes,
people.
and I remember I did that 1 year just to give it a try. قلت لهم زعما like I would like a fee waiver. زعما I've been in the school. I was شو سميتو on the dean's list, which is واحد الميريت هنايا. If you get a GPA higher than واحد certain, I think it's like 3 point. I don't remember how much. ولكن I told them I was on the dean's list this many years, and زعما I'm a computer science student. This. Can I get a waiver? قالوا لي no. ولكن we can give you $3,000 off. We'll take it. You know, like stuff like that. That's why I say always ask. And another point, when you were talking about Zema, like you can always ask for things when you come here, even if it seems hard. You can come here, like you can always find a job with research or a certain professor or working on campus, and that could pay a big portion. Which is, I remember I worked Zema, like I maxed out my 20 hours a week to work so I can help pay the tuition because it was very expensive even after all the scholarships. And that helps it out. So the price that I saw when I was in Morocco was very different than the price I paid here. I applied for fee waivers. I applied for jobs that I worked here. Obviously on campus, you can't work outside of campus. So like it's a process. You just have to really like believe in yourself that you're going to be able to find things. And it's a commitment. It's an investment. You just have to.
Yeah, صراحة that's true. Okay.
تمام.
صراحة المهم تنشوفوا إن شاء الله some resources اللي نقدروا نحطوهم لتحت so you can go and find more information. one last question صراحة اللي I would say. انت دابا هنا شحال دابا انت هنا؟
This is I came January 2021, so this is my 5th year, 6th year.
6th year. تبارك الله تبارك الله.
Yeah,
What's something اللي زعما you wish you did before it would save you a lot of time and a lot of money?
Okay, I feel like I'm being repetitive. I will say I'm having better scores من ناحية proficiency tests.
ولكن during the process.
Or doing more tests. What do you mean during the process?
When I was applying ملي كاع جيتي لهنا مثلا كاين اللي كيجي لهنا عاد كيلقى مثلا شي ويفر ولا شي طريقه باش ينقص الكوست something like that ولا يلقى better opportunities ولا مثلا اللي كتسالي ليه مثلا الفيزا F1 بحال هكا قبل خصو يدير شي حاجه to find المهم stuff like that.
I will say I wish I sent more emails ولكن I didn't know any better, but that's the whole point of doing these videos, so we tell you things beforehand. I wish I sent more emails when I was still in Morocco, because a lot of things that I asked for and got when I came to the US, I could have asked for before. So like some scholarships or some grants or things like that. I was eligible for from the beginning. I just didn't know.
Okay.
So do your research. I know it gets boring. You're still you're not even in that school. You're not in that environment. Well, you can go to Reddit, read what people say, ask people who are already there. You can, I don't know. Like it sounds weird, but you can try to find people on LinkedIn that are already in that school. You can ask them questions and try to understand how their system of scholarships work, how their system works in general, and ask questions. I know people who landed. I don't remember what it's called, apprenticeship or something like.
Apprenticeship.
When you
were other.
Yes, that or working under a professor before they even came to the States. That's how they come. That's how they're able to come. It's because they come on a J1 visa or an F1 visa under someone, and that kind of pays for everything before they even came, which sounds crazy to me. And I'm like, no, I want to go in their office and talk to them. That's not really how it works here in the US. Everything's in person. No, send emails, find emails, reach out. If people don't answer, it's okay, someone else will. Sometimes you can talk to someone who's gonna talk to someone for you. Just send out emails, don't be shy, and just know what you want and go for it. Before you even leave Morocco. That's what I wish I did before. It would have saved me a lot of time.
Nice. Okay, I think that's all.
I mean, the sun is down.
The sun is down.
We're barely visible.
ما غنبانوش مازال.
I hope you guys were able to hear us. I mean, I've been trying to yell.
المهم غنورجيو داكشي اللي سجلنا
Yeah, I forgot. No.
Okay, ماشي مشكل.
I realized if you guys go back, literally as soon as we started, I was like, oh, and I put my phone in my pocket, and then I realized, oh, it's all gonna sound muffled.
Okay, ماشي مشكل.
We'll figure it
داكشي
out.
اللي muffled راه هو هذاك باش
We'll figure it out. So hopefully you guys can hear us. I will put my Instagram down there. I'm open to answer any questions because I know there's a lot of specific cases. I'm more than happy to answer any question. And I do already get questions sometimes.
I'm sure mirikan.
Trivia videos if you guys watch Mirikan.
So يلا, thank you so much. Thank you guys. We're gonna get back to work دابا. خدمة كثير غنشوفوا فين وصل الكودكس. So we can ship the new updates. 1.5 1.5 خمنا
Guys,
شو.
this app is the future.
محطوطين واحد 3 ريد بولز تما. وكيري
We're not gonna talk about. They tried to poison me, but we're not gonna talk about that.
المهم اللهم يسر. See you guys. إلا if you have any questions حطوهم لتحت يقدر غير يجاوبكم. أنا نجاوبكم. الدراري اللي كانوا معنا شحال هادي تاهم يجاوبكم. And that's it. يلا.
Thank you guys.
Bye bye.
See you. Bye bye.